Yes! Yo, this is hype!
Today we are reacting to your sports video edits. Hey, what's going on? My name is Peter Sarellas. I'm a videographer and editor from Toronto, Canada. I specialize in sports videography. And today I am here with my friend and fellow sports videographer, Juan. Do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, my name is Juan. I am also a sports content creator from Toronto. I obviously work in the sports field. I currently work full-time with the NHL. And I think you might have seen me on his channel probably a while ago. We haven't made a video in a while, but
no, but we do have another one coming out.
Yeah, we have a podcast coming out on my channel, and we're doing this for your channel because you're a big video reacts guy. And we put the ask out to the people to send us your sport videos. And we're gonna watch them. We just had a couple bagels. We're just chilling.
Yeah, so we're just gonna review some sports videos. So I'm really excited to see your guys' work. I don't do this nearly enough as much as I want to. By the way, in the future, if you want to get your video on the channel, you can send your edits to peterwatchmysportsvideo@gmail.com. That's where I will see them, and if you want me to review your video publicly on the channel, I'll do it from that email address. But without further ado, let's get into our first video here. So what sounds interesting?
We got a lot of options here.
Yeah.
Someone put my name there, client mix.
Where was the one with your name?
Juan podcast reaction video.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that one. Eric says, big thank you to both you guys for showing your insight into the professional sports videography field. Looking on YouTube and watching your videos is always such a motivation boost. That's awesome.
Appreciate it.
Love to hear it. This video is my final hype video for Youngstown State men's basketball. I'm this fall going to be a sophomore student content producer. Thank you. That's awesome. At Vargo Visuals. All right, let's download this thing and check it out.
Oh, it's a download. How many of these are downloads for you?
I don't like most of them.
Oh, really? Okay.
And if it's not download, it's free.
Already,
This first frame is so sick.
Eric, I love it.
Okay.
Oh, this is lit.
Yes, Lil Baby. Every basketball mixtape ever.
Baby track.
Every basketball mixtape ever is to this song.
I'm a sucker for media.
I love like the frame.
Yeah. Ooh,
I like the little sound design there.
Oh, switching up on it.
Every single basketball song that you'd expect someone to use in a mix,
It's gonna have all.
but it's working. It's working for me.
It's great. I love the vibe.
I also love the way they're integrating the media day content with the game content.
I love
it.
doing
It
that.
keeps the pace going really well.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Ooh.
Yeah, you're like showing the three in game and then cutting to the media day shot.
Yeah,
Like
I love
this.
that.
That's
The media day stuff shot really well. If you shot this, you crushed it. That was awesome. Can we watch it again?
That was
Fire.
really good.
That was sick.
There was a lot of things you did really well, and I'm going to kind of scrub through the video to talk as we talk about them. But to start, I love the frame and frame effect here. I think it's a really good way to pull someone in because it doesn't look like everything else in your feed.
And also, I like the fact that, and this is a trick I use that I learned and I use a lot, is he switched the music up on us halfway through, and that's something that like audio is a big thing, and like you drew us in with the start, and we're like bumping to it, and then you switched up, and I'm like, oh, what's he gonna do next? And I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've mentioned this already, but like the way you like work the media day stuff in with the game stuff, like you didn't just like show all the media day stuff and then show all the game stuff. Like he
Which is fine, but I think
but like he mixed it in so that you got from one to the other and then back.
Yeah,
and not only that, but the media day stuff made sense with the game stuff. Like someone hit a three and then you got the person doing a 3-point shot reaction, like with the thing on their eye.
That was fine.
Like it all made sense, which was awesome, and the effects just complemented it.
I think a really big thing for me, and this was as soon as we pulled this up, we have really short attention spans on social media, like everyone does. Your job is to get I'm watching your video, you want to get my attention right away. This first frame is
This first frame is a thumbnail.
So sick. And so when I saw this already, I'm like, okay, this is gonna be like this is gonna bang. Like this is gonna slap.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that first frame, just having that right, like he didn't waste any time. Like he hit you with the nice looking shots right off the rip. And that got my attention, and I was ready to watch the rest of it. I didn't care if it was a minute or not.
Yeah, seriously, I was in for it at that point. The only thing I'm going to say, and this is the number one critique I give to almost every single video we do in this series, there's no sound design except for the music. There's no crowd noises. There's no dribbling. There was the one moment where the music kind of went into like that underwater like type of filter effect.
Yeah.
When there was a little shing, but like there's no dribbles, there's no shoe squeaks, there's no
crowd.
Yeah. Then that's another layer you can add to the video to make the audio as immersive as the visuals were.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to have that, But honestly, besides that, I see nothing wrong
It's a
with
great
this.
video.
It's great.
The one thing I think we should probably give one critique each. Just 'cause
Yeah.
I think the one thing for me that, and it didn't take me away from the video at all, but I'm a big like proponent in terms of like a video should look and feel the same throughout. The one thing I'll say is that you went from this really cool looking film effect that really drew us in, and I'm totally cool with him taking the frame away, but when he started doing glitch effects, that was the one thing that kind of threw me off because I was already into the film world. But if you would have kept that film motif with the film burns the whole time, it would have been like, but it's still really good. It was just like keeping it consistent.
There's something to be said about keeping your effects consistent. Do you want to give these ratings out of 10?
Sure, you can go first.
I'm gonna give this like, I'll give it an 8.5 because it would be a 9 if it had the sound design.
Yeah, I think you know what I'm gonna round him out. I'm gonna go with like an 8. The visuals are awesome.
So you're like 10 out of 10 visuals.
So good. You like the build of the video was great. Like the music, great selection. I would give it an 8. I kind of really want to watch the one that says
please watch this, please. Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Sup, love the videos. I sent a video in about 6 months ago and have since improved. So this is a return student. Here it is. Please watch by Graham Cracker.
Yeah, cool. We'll watch it on Instagram here. Let's do it.
Okay. Nice speed ramps. The footage is shot really nicely.
The footage looks really good.
Yeah. I love that. With that was solid.
I felt like at the start it was cut really well to the music, and now I think it's cut less well to the music than it was at the start.
The sound design, they have the whooshes.
They do have the sound design going, and I like that.
He did really good on the audio, the whistle.
And that was a good shot. That was camera, but still.
Even then, like scratch audio is great. His speed, I'm a sucker for speed.
Yeah, the speed ramping is solid. I think they use some optical flow tricks in this, and I like that a lot. The use of the speed ramping and like the slow motion and all the optical flow tricks to like put emphasis on specific points and like moments of like high tension, like right before a layup comes out of his hands. Is he gonna score? Is he gonna get blocked?
I love that.
Love it.
There was that one moment where like the music's and like the guy is completely getting like dummied by the guy faking the shot. Like I think he did a really good job at sound design. I think he did a really good job at pacing the video. I do agree with you. He matched the music better at the beginning than at the end. But I think at the end, but throughout the video, like there was just flow. Like I feel like he didn't cut to the music, but each shot went into the other one really seamlessly, and there really was a minute where I was like, oh, that cut kind of sucked. Like every cut was seamless. It looked great.
Yeah, I also liked how at the very start the dunk hit right on the beat drop.
Yes,
because like if that didn't happen, I would have just immediately, my first impression would have been like, this is gonna be whatever,
average. Yeah,
and then like but like you at least hit that, and then I was like, okay, well I'm
really good.
I'm gonna stick around. The footage looks great.
The one thing, and I think this is really my only critique for the video, you posted this on Reels. And it's a 4x5. Now, I don't know how you feel about this, but I'm a big, like, if you're going to make it for the platform, commit to the framing. Mm-hmm. Not that this looks bad, but I just would have much rather seen this on a 9x16 full. And I know not a lot of people really want to punch into their footage because of quality loss or whatever. Mm-hmm. But, like, you know, I would have it's a very minor thing, but I think this video would have been just as fine if they edited in that full 9x16.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely got to commit to the platform.
You got to commit to the platform. And like vertical videos, the way 4x5 works, but if you're going to put it on Reels, make it for the platform.
Yeah, for sure. And then I think I'm also going to say that this could have been a little shorter because it just play after play after play. And like this was maybe like a minute long. But if you just showed me 2/3 of the plays and only the 2/3 best plays and the bottom third of plays just got cut, I wouldn't take anything different away from the video about this team. So it could have been a little shorter, but overall I think it's good. I guess let's give it our ratings now. You want to go first this time?
Yeah, you know what? I'll give this like, I really like the sound design. I really like the sound design of this one. I'll give it like so let's go with 7.5. I like the sound design a lot.
Okay, I'm going to give it a 7. I thought the sound design, like it was a lot of the stuff like off the camera, and it's good that you had it there.
This is in a really good spot, and he even said like this is 6 months after he would have sent you another video. Maybe down the line we'll watch his first one, but like I think this is really good. If this is after 6 months, like this is great. This is better than a lot of things I've seen.
Absolutely.
There's a baseball one.
Oh yeah?
Right here.
I like that. Let's do it. Let's do baseball. Yeah. No description, no right.
Not that you really asked for it.
We didn't ask for it.
But been like, hey guys.
People usually like.
Oh yeah.
If you can tell me a little bit about yourself, like I'll give you like a small plug for featuring your video, but nothing here, and that's fine. Let's just
give it a roll.
Download it and
Zak
give her a look.
Potter.
Also the file naming is just delete.
Oh,
Video.
When I got lazy, I made jokes. I'd be like crazy hit omfg.mp4 when I was at work. Okay, so this isn't a 4x5.
It's square. It's square.
1x1, yeah, square.
It's also a minute 25.
Wow, that is a longer video. All right, let's buckle in here.
No, let's do it.
You don't really see too many baseball videos.
No, we don't, but I'm in for it.
Oh, this is giving me America.
Oh, the warp stabilizer is...
It's not... Warp stabilizer is a unicorn. It either works or it doesn't.
I actually love this song, by the way. I'm not a big country like music person type of guy, but I love this song.
I've never heard the song, but it's giving me Midwestern America vibes.
You've never heard of Blake Shelton?
I'm not a country guy.
Me neither. But you don't know Blake Shelton?
Don't know this.
Oh, that was actually nice. You got him? Did you get him?
Yeah,
Oh, that's nice. I love that shot.
Oh, I love that. The sound. If I'm watching a sport like this and you're hitting the ball, I want to hear the crack.
I like the push-up. Yeah, the crack of the bat's so satisfying to hear. Yeah, that's a great grab too.
That's a great shot. He's doing a really good job of interlaying B-roll between the clips.
Yeah, agreed.
The music is perfect for this.
I love the songs for this so much.
You don't hear country with sports enough.
No, you don't.
It's like hip-hop and hockey. You never hear it. This shot's really nice.
Yeah.
I love
the reaction shots are definitely like the way to end the video.
Yeah. Shows the emotion.
Okay, there's a lot of good stuff there. Do you want to start or should I?
You can go. It's
okay.
Your channel.
Okay. So first off, like some of the shots you got were like awesome. I don't think you're shooting with like a great camera or like the highest resolution or anything, but like it doesn't really matter because like maybe I looked at the first frame and was like, eh. But like the actual content, like you have all the shots. Like you got a great shot of someone diving to make a catch. You got like a really good pickoff. You got like a home run. Like the crack of the bat is so satisfying to hear, and I'm so happy you left every single crack of the bat in.
I think you mentioned it really well. Like I think this is a perfect, and I don't want to judge based on whatever camera he has. I don't know, but I mean, let's assume he's not shooting on something we have.
Yeah.
This is a really good example of what you can make, even if you can't afford something like an A7S III or an A7 IV or any camera over and above $1,000. This is a really good example of it. I don't know what he shot it on, but like the shots, like he said, were really good. You got the action, you didn't miss a shot, you got a really sick catch, you got great B-roll, you built the video, not just highlights, but you had B-roll, in between the clips and such. I really liked it just because based on the content. The music was a really eye-catcher. We were both like...
The music was awesome.
I love the vibe that like I felt like I was... like we're Canadian, but like this is like America. Like America's sport. It's fine. And like the song...
It's America's pastime with American music.
Yeah, and like that was perfect. I think the music choice, like really, really, really good music choice.
Yeah, totally. The one thing I have to say, and this has to be my criticism... If you use warp stabilizer on a clip and it starts doing that janky jello type of thing, take it off.
Or here's a tip. It's usually at like 50% stabilization.
Yeah, you can bring the percentage down.
I usually don't go over 20 ever, if I ever use it.
Yeah.
But I think I agree with that.
And if you can't use warp stabilizer on the clip to stabilize it without getting the jello effect, and the clip's too shaky to use otherwise, and you can't use any other method of stabilization, don't use it. Because if I see someone use warp stabilizer on a clip and it does the jello thing, even a little bit, it screams amateur to me, and I don't take it as seriously.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, it was only that one clip.
There's only the couple clips in there, but
the one criticism I have, and again, video is great. I think the use of transitions here, like the fades. I'm not a big fan of just using like those like bright flash fades. If the video was straight cuts, I'd be totally fine with it. I think the transitions at times were a little bit distracting. And I think that just comes with time into knowing how to use transitions and using them at the right times. But it just kind of felt like when they were used, there wasn't a purpose to them. They were just kind of there to bridge the gap between two clips that didn't really match, but I could tell that was the purpose. And I think when you use transitions, you need to be intentional. You need to have two shots that work together with a transition. And in this case, it really didn't. I think I would have been fine if the video was just straight cuts.
I'm going to give it a 6, just because of the warp stabilizer thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to probably match you on the 6. like I don't I it was in the basis of the video, it was really good. Oh, actually, one more thing, it's a little too long.
Yes,
a minute 25, and like unless this is what the person wanted, no one's gonna watch that whole thing on social, not because of the video, just because of the length.
Yeah, back to the point of like playing to the platform you're on. If videos give you like a little prompt that pauses the video and forces you to click a button after 1 minute,
You shouldn't make it
then
long.
don't make it longer than a minute.
Yeah.
But Zach, please don't be discouraged. There's so many good things about this, and keep making video content.
A lot of your shots.
I will watch it. I liked it.
It was really good. I enjoyed it. Again, the music, man. It was the music for me.
Yeah.
Hey fellas, here's my video for review. I'm a graphic designer by trade, but ended up learning video editing. This is a video I did last season for a local junior BC team, the West Shore Rebels. I filmed and edited this piece. Enjoy. I like this already because I'm also kind of a designer. I mean, I kind of retired that part of me, but I love it when people try to push themselves into other areas and like realms. So we're gonna take a look at this. Also, he's shooting what's local to him.
Yeah,
I've said this already. If you're looking to start somewhere, start local. I already love that.
It's also only 35 seconds long, which I think is perfect in today's day and age.
I'm still a big minute guy, but 35 seconds is... If you can make a good 35-second video...
Yeah, I think that the shorter the better at this point. But hey, let's get into it.
I think I got my swagger back.
Yes! This is...
What more can I say? We killing them. Hold up. Before we
I think... Oh...
You can see we embodied the damn lions. Lord, please let them
I love the blur effects.
Oh, yeah.
The blur effects with the slower shutter speed works so well.
This is hype, man. The song is great, too.
Oh, that was a nice hit.
I want to see somebody get crushed. Give me a big hit here. Okay,
That was such a satisfying way to end. I got a little...
That's such a tease. It's like... I was like, give me a big hit. I hear the build logo.
I know. It's like you're looking for a big hit, and then they give you this tiny little squeak and send you to the logo. I got a little chill.
I'm just... Okay, that was... honestly...
That was great. I love
the way you...
I want to watch it again.
Yeah, can we watch it again? I'm down. It was so good. Dude, I'm going to say, Darian, off the rip, I know you're a designer. I'm pretty sure I follow you on either my regular account or my other account. But, like, dude, this is awesome. Like, the first... Like, the way he matches the guy getting hyped up with the... of the song.
Yeah.
And, like, the audio... Again, like, the first video we saw, you're getting our attention as soon as we start the video.
Yeah. The guy yelling, I think I got my swagger back at the start of the video
It's
while the players
sick.
are flexing for the camera. Like, that not only did it catch our attention, but it made us audibly laugh out loud.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, this is what we're in for.
And we were in for, like, and then you were asking for 30 seconds of our time after that moment. Just like, yeah, you got it.
Also, the drone shot, great. Don't see enough drone stuff, and you can only do so much, but I think that one drone shot in the middle when it rotates, like it parallaxes around the Starlight Stadium sign.
Yeah.
It's a great little piece of B-roll to kind of showcase where you're at. And I don't think enough people use what's the word I'm looking for? Establishing shots. And I'm a huge sucker for them, and that won me over. This video could have been like, this is a really good video. It could have been an average video. That drone shot elevated it. But it was a great video, and the drone shot just made it.
Well, it didn't have to be a drone. It just needed to be establishing. And, you established.
Yeah, and you established that this is where the game is happening. You're setting the scene, which is amazing.
Yeah. And just scrolling through all the blur effects that you used throughout the video, I think they did it.
Can we just play the first part again?
Yeah, let me just turn the volume off. Or do you want to listen to it again?
Yeah, I want to listen to it.
Okay.
It's not with that.
I think I got my swagger back.
It's so good. Like, just those first couple shots, like, you get hyped.
It's so good.
Yeah.
The blur effects did a really good job for me as well of keeping the pace very fast for a game that I'm sure wasn't very fast paced considering the level of football you're filming. Like, it was probably a little bit slower. People probably weren't like hitting people as fast. The quarterback wasn't probably making his reads as quickly as you would like. Mm-hmm. But like, you kept going by like adding these like blur effect like places where there was lots of movement, and it just worked really well. Do you have anything bad to say about this?
Honestly, like, the fact that he's a designer and he's making bangers like this, it makes me proud as a fellow designer videographer. I feel like a brotherhood is formed here. I love this. The one thing and the one criticism I have, and it's not really a criticism, it's just a little sprinkle. You could have color graded this a little bit. You could have slapped a little LUT on it. We do sell LUTs. I'm just kidding. But like, you could have subtle plug. But like, no, you could have put a little bit of a color grade on this.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
And realistically, like, I'm not expecting anybody to send in a masterpiece colored for Hollywood. But I think one thing I see in a lot of beginner videos and even intermediate videos is people edit the video and they, whether they shoot it in Rec 709 or they put a conversion LUT on it, or even worse, they maybe leave it in log. But there's just a little bit of a color grade would have been nice.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think the other thing is that you're doing like a bit of shaky cam sometimes. I know you're on like a longer focal length filming football. I'm filming a lot of football as well, obviously working for the CFL. So I get it. You get shaky cam sometimes, but if you have like a monopod or a hi-hat that you can film on, or a tripod that you can film on to give yourself a little bit of stabilization, especially if you're filming at like 200 mil or longer, I think that would help. But man, solid job. You go ahead and give this a rating, and then I'm
gonna give this a 9.
I'm giving it a 9. I'm giving this a 9 too.
This is a 9. This is sick.
I feel bad that I didn't give the very first one a 9 because the visuals in the first one were better than this in my opinion. But this is a more cohesive piece.
This is a more cohesive piece, and I think I like the fact that like the effects. Speaking of cohesive, compared to the last one, the effects were consistent throughout. They didn't throw me a glitch halfway through. They didn't do anything.
It was always blurs.
It was blurs, zooms, pullouts. It was great. It's a great
9 all around.
9 all around.
It's gonna be a long video, but I don't care. I'm having a great time. What do we want to do? Oh yeah, okay, let's do the lacrosse one.
Sorry, I keep saying it's your turn.
No, but I want to pick different sports. So we've already done baseball, basketball, and football. Let's get another one. Let's do lacrosse. These are from Garrett Eddy. Garrett says, "Hey, went out and caught one of my old teams play and caught some wicked highlights. This one was the goal of the night and possibly the year. Enjoy." Ooh, that sounds nice. Instagram, Garrett Eddy Productions. All right, let's check it out. I'm down to see this. You hyped it up. Is this a single? I think it's a single clip. Okay, let's check it out.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You're just gonna walk in and do it. Whoa, that's sick.
That's awesome. And the celly after too.
The slow motion for the celly.
That was nice. I like that.
I don't mind just having the one clip.
No, me neither.
Because this is a sick shot.
Especially if you're doing in-game edits where like you're posting content in real time that a team is doing.
Real time.
Yeah, real time using Instagram Reel. But in all seriousness, it's a big demand nowadays to like be posting content on social media basically in real time, like get a good highlight out while the game is happening.
And this is great.
If you can make something like this while a game is happening, that's awesome. And then the music track that you chose worked so well, and you paced the slow motion with the music. It was great.
Yeah, you turned a single clip, which, I mean, how long was this? This was
15 seconds.
Probably
maybe.
15 seconds. You turned a 15-second clip that would have been fast, so maybe maybe a 5-second clip of a highlight into something substantial. And like, I'm sure this actually took a decent amount of time to edit properly with the speed ramps. But I just love the fact that I really like the fact that he's like, this isn't a full video. This is just a moment. It's a sick highlight, and that's all it is. And it was like the guy walked.
He walked right in, turned backwards, and threw it over his shoulder.
I don't play lacrosse. That's sick.
Yeah,
that's super cool.
And I know nothing about lacrosse.
Yeah, I don't know anything.
No, that's just like
Again,
I guess we're giving it a rating now. I don't know. I'm giving this a 9. It was a sick highlight.
My only thing could have used a little bit of a color grade. That's it.
Yeah, I think the colors look fine.
Colors will look fine. I like color grading, but yeah, I'll give it a 9. Like I give it. It's a great clip, great highlight.
Garrett, thank you for sending it in, man.
Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with just a little highlight if the clip is lit. Like if they got the shot.
Hey Peter, I'd be happy if you would feature my video.
Germany.
Thanks and greetings from Germany. Awesome.
Nice.
I'm sorry, I can't pronounce that.
Yeah.
Well, some of those letters aren't in our alphabet.
Yeah, no,
but hey, thank you so much.
K55 Films.
Thank you so much, K55 Films, for sending your edit all the way from Germany. That's awesome that you watch my videos from Germany.
All right, let's see.
I'm super curious to see this. Oh, that's my overlay pack.
Oh, hey, little Doctor Strange portal action.
They got my little dust thing on there and the Doctor Strange
portal. There's a motorbike.
Oh, what the hell? That's awesome.
Oh, this is hype. I love the cuts.
I like the cuts on the face. All the photos over.
Ooh, saucy logo.
Did you make that in 3D?
This is a copywritten free track.
I love that. I love the little coach dancing.
I love the stop motion kind of effect. They play football in Germany, eh?
Yeah, apparently.
Not just like football, soccer, but like football.
Oh, that's a freaking spear.
Yeah, ooh. Oh, you got saucy with the after effects.
Yeah, that's nice.
Crowd shot.
I like the shot of the crowd. And the cheerleaders. These are like build up the ambiance a little, show people what's actually happening. I like that.
This is a long video.
It's a long video.
We're in for a 2-minute here. We didn't notice.
I'm seeing a few of my overlays in here. Thank you for downloading the overlay pack on my website.
Yeah, you really he won you over. You're gonna get a 10 here. That's a great video.
That's a great catch.
Shot of a catch. He definitely like tracked the receiver. He knew exactly who.
Oh, absolutely.
Great. Oh, please tell me he celebrates.
Yeah, right to the camera. Love it.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, got him. That's awesome.
Yeah, he gritted. Yeah, we saw a video with a gritty. I wanted that. Whoa, what is going on?
You had a lot of good highlights here, man. This is great.
Sick. I don't mind that this is 2 minutes. I'm so here.
Me neither.
Oh, that is perfect.
Yeah. Also, the cut on the motion, like he throws the ball and cuts to a different receiver.
I love that last shot.
That was great. The good cut of like cutting between candid moments, game action. All right,
the fans.
And the fans in the stadium, and kind of like not showing us only the game, but showing us everything, including those in-between moments.
Yes.
That's awesome, and that's why we were able to stay engaged
for 2 minutes.
For 2 whole minutes.
And like, I didn't even know, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That first shot, like the Doctor Strange portal, a little cheesy, but it's cool. But then I saw the motorbike, and I'm like, okay, damn Germany. But like you said, I think there was so much in this video. Your footage was good, the pacing was good. You used a copywritten free track, which I don't think we've seen a single video so far today. And like I think we were talking earlier, it's really good when you can make a video with something that isn't popular, because when you get to the higher levels of creating sports content, you can't use everyday.
You can't grab the best song you just heard off the radio.
You gotta use something from a video, and I think you did a great job with a song that I'm assuming is probably a copywritten free from a sound library. But you kept us engaged the whole time. Your clips were so good, and even when we thought the video was over, and you showed us the best of the best, he came right back and hit us with some really good stuff. Like there was a small dip and went right back up the roller coaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it was solid. Again, I'm gonna like some of the shots were a little long, like the fan shot. It shows you panning over like to 3 separate areas. I think you can tighten some of those longer shots up to make them maybe get this video down to like 1.5 minutes. As a lot of the time, like even if you can make something that's 2 minutes and great, you get a time restriction like forced on you by just like the needs of the content. And a lot of the time, like you're optimizing content for platforms. So even if you can make an engaging 2-minute video, you still need to know how to make a 1-minute video just because it gets forced on you.
Yes.
But like
you balled out on this, man.
But that was sweet. You got a ton of great coverage, and you did an awesome job.
You balled out.
I loved it, Stefan.
I'm gonna give this a 10.
You gave it a 10,
bro? You kept us engaged for 2 minutes. I'm gonna give this a 10. Like, this is not about like how like good, like there's so many things here, but like for me, the fact that he got us engaged, kept us in it for 10, I got hyped on some of those.
I think
I'm gonna give it the editing was, the pace was great, the editing was great. Like the only criticism I have, and this is really a minor thing, there were some really small jump cuts to some other stuff in there. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know, because like some people like doing flash cuts with moving videos, and that's fine. There was like those really small little cuts, like less than a second flash to something and then to a different clip. It threw me off a little bit. That's the only criticism I have.
I think there's always room for improvement, but I liked it a lot, so I'm going to give it an 8. Cool.
Germany balls out on football.
Yeah, great football in Germany.
Great football in Germany. You got to go shoot football in Germany.
I'd be down for that.
Sick, okay.
Anyways, that's going to be all for this video. Juan, thank you so much for coming on the channel. If you haven't seen the video that Juan and I did together on his channel, go check it out. We go into a podcast, like I guess I kind of like spill a little bit more about like how I got into sports videography, and we talk about like the state of the industry today and how to really make a career for yourself in the industry. So if that sounds interesting to you, go check it out. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, because I post videography and video editing tips and tutorial videos similar to this one, and I post reaction videos and vlogs and all that type of stuff related to sports and videography on a regular basis, and I would love to have you around for that. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments section. Show all the people who posted their videos
and go follow them.
Some love. I'm gonna put all their handles in the description. You can go find their work. And yeah, that's all I got for you today. So until next time, peace.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
That last one was lit.